Welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2026 Top 35 countdown. It's number 14, Sweden, Felicia, My System. Please do click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and like, share and comment below. Now, I did say that it would take a while to get to our next Scandi or Nordic country, and indeed that has been the case. Sweden always enters Eurovision as among the favourites, and that was certainly the case last year when they were hot favourites in the betting with their Swedish language Epadunk hit Bara, bada, bastu. They did do very well, including in my own list, they were my number 3, but they were in the end beaten by Austria and Estonia. Now it's back to singing English this year, and they are singing in the more widely known EDM genre. Felicia will be the one aiming to get Sweden a record-breaking 8th win. Now, Felicia Eriksson is yet another Eurovision artist this year who is usually known mononymously as just Felicia, and she's got quite an interesting history as a recording artist. She was originally the unknown singer behind the musical project known as Fröken Snusk, a character known for wearing a pink balaclava to maintain anonymity. Now, as Fröken Snusk, Felicia reached the runoff voting show in Melfest in 2024. That was what used to be called Andra Chansen. And she, when went on after that, she went on to win 2024's Mask Singer Sverige that year. Now in 2025, Felicia left the project to go solo, though she has adopted a face mask, a nod maybe to the balaclava that she wore as Fröken Snusk, but also to help manage her own social anxiety that she's had since childhood. She made a triumphant return to Melfest, easily winning the international jury and the public vote in a very, very clear win. Now, My System is a full-on EDM banger. In fact, it's Euro techno or techno house. And for Sweden, a lot harder than previous entries in the EDM genre that they fielded. It has 5 composers behind it, including Felicia, also a Dane and Norwegian. So this is a pan-Scandinavian techno entry. Now, one thing was really bugging me when I was listening to this. I was certain that part of it sounded like a song that I knew well, I'd heard before. And it's about 36 seconds in when this particular moment kicks in. Now, my much more musically minded friend Ben, he confirmed it for me when I told him about it, and he went and did a bit of a search. It is from Cascada's 2006 Every Time We Touch. That was a big Europe-wide hit at the time. Now, I'm not accusing Felicia of plagiarism. It's only just a small chunk of it, nor am I criticising. It's just an observation. But I do wonder whether, particularly for me, not only does this feel it is current, but it does feel quite nostalgic as well, and obviously connects with people who've enjoyed that sort of music in the past. It's a very high quality song, and so well produced, performed, staged. The lighting is top notch. All the excellence you'd expect from Sweden. While it's not particularly groundbreaking, perhaps in its genre, it is a lot harder, or goes a lot harder than we would normally expect from Sweden, especially those instrumental beat drop moments. I think Felicia performs well, although I think vocally she does occasionally wobble, but that's just a minor quibble. I think this is a real show lifter, and it always sounds good when it pops up in a playlist, whether that be on Spotify or even on just YouTube as well. Now, I don't think we even need to discuss whether this can qualify. It's near enough dead certain that it will. Some people got a little bit aerated when this was given second in the running order in its semi-final, but I think producers are deliberately putting at least one definite qualifier out in each of the semi-finals in that second slot in order to increase the qualification rate of that slot. So those you don't know, the second and third slots in the semis have the joint worst qualification rate, currently of 41%. The only thing that I would comment additionally is that it might suggest that while we all know it will sail through, producers maybe are not seeing this as a likely winner, because they probably wouldn't put a winner in a second or third slot, or certainly on a second slot. Scoreboard app, of course, puts this high. It's in third place of a Nordic top 3. Betting odds, though, feel a little bit more realistic at this stage, and this is at the time of recording. 6th in the jury, 8th in the televote, 7th overall, as you see, which seems realistic. I think this could still actually make the top 5 if all things fall well. But I just can't see this not being top 10 at least. And that would make it, that would likely make it the 13th top 10 for Sweden in 15 contests. And that would be an unparalleled modern record. Please do let me know what you think in the comments as always, and join me again soon.